So, a very often question that you might get is how do you get the entry price? Like, okay, so I mean, because like a lot of stuff inside your strategy logic can be calculated based on your entry price, right? So whatever you like bought for, you want to calculate your stop, your profit, or whatever. Okay, so let's say like in this lecture we're gonna get the price, and next lecture we're gonna set a profit to say 5, 6 ticks, 10 ticks, 20 ticks, whatever. And actually, I'll teach you how to move that profit line up and down on the fly as strategy actually executes manually without using the ADM. So it's like a hack. So uh, on order update, I want to look if my order was an open long, right? So it came from a name called open long, which it actually did from, right? And then I only want to look at this order when it got filled. I'm not interested in any other statuses. So if I got filled, that means I got an average price that I can work with, right? So that means my entry price, I made a variable, obviously a global variable, which is an entry price. So my entry price equals order average fill price. All right. So that's the way to go. I got an entry price. Okay. And so imagine I got filled somewhere. Sorry, I got filled somewhere in the middle of the bar. So the bar hasn't actually shut yet. Okay. And what I want to do right at that point, so I want to set my profit target. Okay, so right when I actually got filled, right at that point, I mean I got to stop there already. So my if I go below the fast EMA, I'll actually exit. But I also want to play around and set a profit target, right? So if it's gonna take too long, I'm just gonna pause the video. Okay, so I'm gonna set the profit target, and basically, so how many ticks is the question, right? So there is a tick size thing called here. So for example, for the ES, this is going to be 0.25, okay, and that's one tick on the ES. All right. The ES is the mini version of the ES&P 500 contract. So on Globex Chicago. So let's see. And so for example, you got your fill price, and let's say you want your initial you got your initial profit target. So let's say initial profit target. So I don't know, let's profit targets, whatever. So profit target, and we make a private one called profit target as well. So, and it's obvious, yeah, it's an int, and I want to keep it to profit target. Oops. So I want to keep it small. I don't know, make it, I don't know, 10 ticks. So I want to make 10 ticks. Anyway, so what is it gonna be? So I got a profit long order here, and that's gonna equal exit long limit with the price, right? So I got right here, I need a global variable, which is gonna be obviously a private double and profit price. Let's just make it global because I mean you might actually need that. You will actually need that. So your profit price is going to be equal to your entry price plus your profit target. That's how many ticks you want to make times your tick size. Okay, so that's 0.25 times, I don't know, 10. That's 2.5 points. So your entry price is in points, right? So you want to add that to your entry price. Now exit long limit. Here's your profit price. Okay, and now, so the string from entry signal, well, you can open long, you can go like that. I mean, you don't really need to, but just to keep things well, you can actually do like that, profit, hit. Okay, so when the position closes, you're gonna get this message. So there are two parameters here. So this is string signal name and from entry signal. So from open long, and we're gonna give it a name profit hit. When this thing gets hit, you're gonna get a message, a caption on top of a bar. Okay, so we got this placed. All right, and basically when you actually, what else you want to do? So when you set your profit target, all right, you want to well, you want to draw a line for that, right? And the way to do that is actually so I'm gonna draw array, okay, and well, let me just pause and I'll grab it because I got it ready. So whenever you set your profit, so you got this method called draw array profit line, and it got, here's the value that start, stop, make it green, actually long green, and so this is the value of start, this is the value of end, and this is actually where you want it to, this is the X value. All right, so bars go, 1 bar go, and 0 is the second anchor. Bars go, if you put 0, it's just going to go to the end of the chart. So you draw the array, but also the other part of it, what you want to do is when you actually you got filled, all right, but it's not an open long, so it's any other order name. But so basically you want to actually move this like that and make it so if you got filled, all right, you want to do this. So if you got filled, and if it's an open long, you set your profits. Else, if you got filled, that means you exit it. You got to remove this array, remove draw object, and see. Well, the string tag is actually this. Okay. So that's it. Let's see if it works. There's going to be a bug right now because you got to reset your profit target on every bar. There's a trick around this, and we'll go through it right now. So I'm building this, and let's see what happens right now. Well, we're not going to see the array, obviously. So, well, the profit got hit. Well, at some point gets hit, some point doesn't get hit. You gotta really debug that for a while. So I'm gonna pause the video and debug that and come back to you on the next lecture. Okay, so I had to replay this, put it on minutes, and I made a replay. And so here we're opening along, and right when we open it, we have this line set up, right? And if we actually go ahead in our orders and we have a look what we got. So this is our orders, and the thing is that so on this bar right here we entered and the order was active, and now it's canceled. So this is 26.68.75. If you have a look at that, it's actually right here. Okay, 26.68.75. What happened actually is that this order got canceled on bar close, and you can go ahead with supper, talk about it, but what I do just to solve this, and I mean, even if you have a look at the parameters of this order, actually it's GTC, which means I think till canceled, LTC. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to check on that. So it's either live until canceled or live until some period to set. Well, it doesn't really matter. So basically, when I investigated this matter, the parameters on this order were actually that, well, it should not get canceled on bar close, but it does. So what I do, I just set it again on bar close, right? So what happens is, so we got set my profit target. We actually draw the array right and at the entry, okay. But we want to just repeat this, set my profit target on bar close, So, and well, I mean, there are multiple ways you can refactor this code, but just to get the idea. So on bar update, if your position is not flat, so there you go. Okay, so your position is not flat, you got a long. So let's see. Now build succeeded. Let's actually, well, rebuild this. So I probably have to go back a little bit. Okay. So let's just play this, see what happens. Okay, so it's gonna cross now, and I just want you to see what exactly. So it's gonna close in 5 seconds. So here we are. The bar closed. Oh, sorry, it didn't. It did close, but we're looking for a crossover, so gotta wait a little bit more. This does take time and patience. I'm trying to show this example as fast as I can, but anything can happen at any given point of time. Okay, so looks like this is gonna happen very, very soon. I guess on this bar close. So in 40. So maybe next one. 26. So 10 seconds at a time. Didn't close. Okay, here we are. So the moment they closed, see, we got a working profit order, right? Limit order right here. Here's the name, profit hit. That's the name we gave it. And so now it's working. That means it's on the exchange and is up there hanging, and anytime you can get hit. If it gets accepted, that means it's on the exchange but it's not working yet. So there's still going to be a lag before it actually goes into that market. Okay, so now let's see what happens on the next bar. It should get reset. And you see the line? It's beautifully placed. Now you can actually see it. Okay, so beautiful. Now on every bar the order is still working, still same, and well, let's see. So what's gonna, I mean, well, unfortunately it didn't get hit, but the moment the position got closed, the line disappeared. Okay, so everything looks like everything is working. You can actually have a look at the historical part of this situation and check it out as well. Well, I mean, you should go and historical and trades. So exit name. So there's mostly a sell, and so here's a profit hit. You can go to the grid. Sorry, go to the chart, and it'll actually show you the place where it happened. So it happened right here, and you see you got your profit hit. Okay, this is the way to actually explore the trades, right, very fast, because sometimes you just want to find the trade, what happens. So for example, you get a trade which made a lot of money or made a big loss, so you just go directly to it and you go bam, chart, and you got it. So there it is. I can look at it and see what happened there. Okay, so that's about it for profit order placement. And now in the next video we might investigate something very, very interesting, so stay tuned.